and hopefully my connection's not going to get lost on here. And hopefully this will save. Otherwise, you'll just have to catch me every time that I go live, which I'll try to do a little more often. So we're looking at these cards. For those of you that were here earlier before it cut off, I'm gonna gloss over the few parts that we got to earlier, and then just kind of keep going with this message, and that'll be my reading for today. The biggest message that I'm getting is that there is a hidden enemy around you, and they don't want to be found out. And your guardian angels are pointing out that you are aware that this person isn't on your team. They're not your friend, and you know that they're gossiping about you. They're jealous of you, and they don't want other people to see you doing well. I'm getting a sense of narcissism, so they want the attention to be on themselves. They have some sort of personality disorder. And when I'm doing this reading, it feels as if it's hard for me to even breathe. And it's this sense of anxiety that comes from this person. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, so you can see the volatility here. So after I had pulled these cards, I wanted to know why this is even something that you're supposed to see. And oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I just kicked you. So the reason why you're even supposed to see this is because your guardian angels want to reaffirm that this person has a volatile personality. This is a volatile person. And it seems as if something that they're aware of that's good, that's not just happening in your life, but that's supposed to happen. It's like they have a feeling, I would say some sort of premonition, that you're going to get something that they've been wanting in their personal life. And that's stirring up a lot of unhealed emotions in them, where it's highlighting the reality that they feel that they are broken, that they're not enough, and that they envy and desire the things that you have. It seems as if, again, this like anxiousness also comes from their own personal problems. It's like there's a lot of problems that are going on in their life, but they're trying to present themselves as this Nine of Cups. But it's interesting, and it's going to sound a little contradictory, because I think this person is a big contradictory in the way that they present themselves. Because on one hand, their ego wants them to be seen and perceived as someone as the Nine of Cups, someone who has it all together, someone who has everything that they want, someone who it almost feels like they're nonchalant, like things don't really bother them, and that they have it all figured out. But at the same time, they want to present themselves as this Five of Pentacles. A Five of Pentacles as someone who is helpless, who is hurt, who has these problems. And it's a way that they try and take from other people. So they're trying to manipulate other people and take from them and you, because they're trying to manipulate your good favor, your friendship, what you have. They're trying to take that, and it's like, oh, well, if I look like I'm helpless, if I look like I'm hurt, if I look like I don't have enough, then I can take from them, I can stay close to them, I can manipulate them. And at the same time, the reality is there is a lot of truth when it comes to that. It's just that they're in denial of that because they're so caught up in this persona, in this mask that they're trying to maintain. So there's like this contradictory in it, and then it goes back. It almost seems as if maybe either you already have a good relationship, I'm talking romantically, or you're going to move into a romantic relationship, or you're just someone that is desirable. And that seems to kind of tie in with this person. Like, I'm getting, there's just like a big sense too. This person might suffer from headaches or migraines often, but I'm also seeing it kind of tied into posture. It's posture and then the shallow breathing that I'm picking up directly from them, where it's like they could even be a mouth breather. It's like someone who, they're super anxious, they're super volatile, they're temperamental, and they don't want to be found out. They don't want you to know. Not only are they secretly hurting, but they're secretly plotting against you. But you already know this. That's the thing, that you already know this. You already know that they're doing this. You have evidence that they're doing this. And this person also seems to be somehow tied to your past, or they're someone who's always stuck in the past. So they're always comparing you to something of the past. And it's interesting because this feels like this long-standing plot. Like this person feels like it's the kind of energy that I'm getting is this is the kind of person that, let's say that they're, you know, dating someone or talking to someone, then they would bring you up and they would make something up about you just so that it would make them look good. So it's like they're trying to make things up about you, lie about you, harm you, like your reputation, in a way that they, again, would not be found out, because then that makes them look better than what they are. So they're hiding their identity. And you see, it's not just isolated to you, but there seems to be two things. I'm getting, as I'm trying to say this, I'm getting this feeling of a rushing in. There's a feeling of rushing in and closing in on this person. So in their personal life, what you should know is that something's crushing, closing in and crashing down on this person. And it seems like it's like they don't want their karma to catch up to them. This is something that they're really worried about. And it is in fact catching up to them. And this doesn't have to do with you facilitating this, but your guardian angels are reminding you to not get yourself caught up in their energy, in the sense, like, any more than you already are. So don't give them something that they can weaponize. So if we use the example of this is a person that tries to use you to, like, better themselves, like better how other people view them, don't give them ammunition. Don't give them conversation that they can go and then turn around and manipulate what that truth is, what that reality is. Just because it's gonna leak, it's just leaking your energy. It's scattering your energy. It's moving you towards something that's insignificant. It's unimportant, because it's obviously, it seems like it will eventually bother you if this isn't something that's already happened that has bothered you. So your guardian angels are saying, let them be this way, because it is catching up to them. It has caught up to them. This person feels like they're cursed, and they would be the kind of person who says things like that. Oh, is there a curse on me? Oh, I place a curse, like things like that. Oh, I must be cursed. Like, they speak very negatively. And the truth is, they're not necessarily cursed, except for that they're cursing themselves because of how they're presenting themselves in the world. And then I'm seeing they're showing me this, and they're showing it like seeds, little seeds that are being spread out everywhere. And they're saying that this is going to be explosive. So, well, kind of like the volatility. What's going to happen? It's not, if I say it's unrelated, it's like it could potentially be slightly related to, like it would be, but it's not direct. It'd be like if you two work in two different companies and like they get fired from their job, but then let's say that like for someone at their job, like so it's like kind of related in that way, but you have no actual like it doesn't change anything in your life kind of thing. But whatever it is going to explode. Something is going to explode in your life. And I feel this person is intuitive, but they block themselves because of all this kind of drama that's going on with them within themselves. They feel impending doom. Like they feel something's coming crashing down. They feel like you've caught on. They know, there's not a feeling. They know that you've caught on, but they're in denial, and it's almost compulsive. Like they cannot help themselves to be this way because that's just, it's like they're kind of a brat, I guess. I don't know. There's the personality disorder. It's like they don't want to help themselves. It's like this person's like knows that they have a problem, but then they don't want to do anything about it because they're content with the way they are, and they want to stay the way they are, and they want the world to bend to them. And I'm seeing this card, they're showing me this, and they're saying this is like a comic book strip, like a storyline. And it's showing this as they're repeating the gossiping. So it's like gossiping and saying things against you. But I'm also seeing this as spell work. Now, this could be like, you would know if this person, like, you would be like, oh yeah, of course this person's definitely doing this. Or you'd be like, no, because, and they're not. So it just kind of depends because, but I'm seeing it in the sense of like, either way, whether they're intentionally doing it or not, it's like they're speaking ill will against you. Like I don't know if they're even doing that in this card, but it's like, it looks like someone who's placing their hands on the head of another person, and then there's like a force field coming off of it. And that's where it's like, if you've ever seen someone like blessing someone or like exorcising someone, it's that same kind of thing where it's like putting their hands, but they're representing as that person putting hands on your head, but unknowingly, like not literally doing this to you. But like speaking ill will and doing that. Like I'm trying to place this negative energy. Like I genuinely want this bad thing to happen to this person. I'm not saying exactly what it is. It doesn't feel like so heavy necessarily, but it's like just like petty stuff is kind of the energy that I get. Like, this person has it all. And it could not, like, you could be like, listen, like, I don't have it all, whatever, but it's like, that's how this person sees you. They see you being better than them, and they cannot stand it. They cannot stand it. They want the world to revolve around them, and there's something about you that you have that they feel they don't have, and it really upsets them. So it's like they're putting their hands like, negative, 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 and there's this feeling of this like comic strip of you trying to help them. So it's like you sympathizing with them, and it kind of reaches back to this Five of Pentacles of like, you're not looking down on this person, but it's like if you would see someone that's in need and saying, how can I help you? What can I do? I'm here for you. Let me support you. What's going on? Let me listen to you. And I think there's something in that situation, that circumstance, that highlighted, oh my gosh, this person's a freaking phony. This person's working against me. It's like when you went to help them repeatedly or at some situation, they showed their card somehow. They slipped up somehow. And you were like, oh, whoa, this isn't real. Like, they're pretending to be something that they're not. Something's not right here. And that's kind of been the awakening part of this, of kind of seeing them for who they really are. And I don't know why this is coming up to let you know that something's going to come crashing down. Maybe this is like a relief, because when I say it feels like relief. It's like this building up of energy, and it's like, oh my gosh, like I would just really like for things to just kind of balance itself out. Like, this is kind of getting a little intense here. and it is going to do that. But then they tie these cards together here, and they're showing this in this example of, this is the person that I'm talking about. So they've transformed into this gentleman here, and this person is hiding a wound, okay? And we see it's draped in like this bluish kind of color. So it's also tied to the shoe right here. So this bluish type of color. And then this is kind of bluish here. And I'm seeing this picture kind of move. It's moving in, and it's taking this sword, and the sword's coming into here and stabbing this person, okay? It's stabbing this person, and then I'm also seeing an image, and it's in the distance of this person holding the sword. So they're showing that in the past, and this could be real, or this could just be back to you just being yourself. You know, it's like sometimes it's like people take something personal or a personal attack when it's not personal at all. Or it's like if you do well, then they take it as a personal attack on them. You know what I mean? So it could be something like that. I'm not clear on this. I don't think it really doesn't matter, honestly, is kind of what I'm getting. It's just kind of giving context to this, because that's not, I'm not going to say that that's the reason why they're like this, because it's very complex here, this person. And again, this isn't necessarily isolated. It's not isolated to you either. But it seems like this person's vindictive, that they hang on to things and they use it to justify why they are the way that they are. They use it to justify why they do certain things, because then that makes it okay to them. That makes it more acceptable. That makes it like an eye for an eye. That makes it less like guilty. That's what they tell themselves to make themselves feel better and justified, especially if somehow it gets back to other people about things that they're doing. Then they look to justify it, and then they try and like twist reality. So then they'll still hide, lie. But then it'll still be like, well, I want you to know about something that happened. And then they'll twist it. And then I see that this person, like, see how the reeds or whatever, the grass is kind of pushed. They're showing me as a crocodile. This person is like a shapeshifter. They're actually a crocodile. And when I say shapeshifter and I say crocodile, then it brings me to like a reptilian. And they're showing it in like how crocodiles are very, very old, right? And so this person is it's like it's I don't know, I'm hearing the word archaic. I'm like, and then it's like tale as old as time. So it's like maybe it is just supposed to be something so light like that, but I feel like it's connecting even deeper. Like, I don't think this is like this karmic thing that you guys are going through, but it's almost like it's kind of, I think, trying to tell me like this happens over, not with you necessarily over many lifetimes, but it's like historically things like this have always happened. Like, these dark energies try and attach to other people and bring them down and discourage them and lie about them and manipulate other people about them. Like, this is just a tale as old as time. Like, this is from the beginning of time. This is like dark energy materialized through person, and it comes to the simplicity of fighting evil, where it's like, okay, just you don't have to necessarily overcomplicate it, even though this person's like volatile and all over the place. Problem, drama, manipulate. It's like, okay, simple, you know. It's like, okay, you're dark, forget it, you know. Look at it very in simple terms like that. See them for what they really are. because otherwise it could be like kind of distracting, right? Like, what's going on with this person? Look into their energy, and it's a reptilian, it's a crocodile. It's very simple, right? They kind of go through the waters, very sneaky, 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 barrel roll, eat their prey, whatever. And look, they survived and survived and survived and survived, right? Through evolution. So you have to be careful, you have to be mindful not to be seduced by the crocodile, which I don't think you are anymore. I don't know if you have. It kind of feels like, yeah, because you thought the best. You're looking for the best in people. You thought maybe that there would be something here that would work out. This person, when we go back to like this like stabbing, or can I say that on YouTube? Stabbing of the onion. Okay. Not to scare you guys with such, crazy words, but anyway. So this person, gosh, when I look at it, I'm seeing the grapes, and I'm seeing again, it's a lie. It's a lie. It goes back to, I'm trying to distract you with my pain, but I'm lying because I wasn't ever really hurt, because it's telling me that whatever it would have been was their fault. So it's like, let's say that this is someone that you got in an argument with and they're like hurt about it, and you called them out. It's like, okay, well, you called them out about something, and then they're feigning as a victim when all you did was call them out. And then it's kind of changed. You see what I'm saying? So it was like kind of changed its story over time. So when we go back to the comic strip, at the top, they're showing this as very simply, let your light be your guide. And when you're seeing things for what they are, and you're seeing this person for who they are, and you're stepping away as much as you can, in the sense that you're not giving them ammunition to use either against you, or, I mean, either way it's gonna, I guess it's, it's like either against you, or they're using it to try and propel themselves forward in some way, right? Like make themselves look better. As long as you stay out of it, just the better. And it seems like when I look at the Nine of Cups, they keep showing me this, and they're showing this as her hair and it like whipping down and knocking cups down over and over and over again, and her being like, well, at least I have 7 cups, at least I have 4 cups, at least I have 3 cups, just like constantly knocking them down. And in truth, she was never happy with the 9 of Cups. So this person was never satisfied with what they had, and they're just going to continuously be knocking down opportunities in their life. So you don't want to get caught up in like, this is just not going to change for them, at least in the near future is what I'm saying. This isn't going to change for them. It's actually just going to keep getting worse for them, because they're, again, trying to avoid their bad karma, and that's just not going to happen. And they're fully recognizing that you're blessed. They're fully recognizing that you are in God's good favor. They're fully recognizing that things are looking up for you. They're fully recognizing that things are not just looking up, but are working out, and are you're continuously building. And again, this person is intuitive, so they're feeling that there's a rise in you. They're suspecting, because of intuition that they're picking up about you, that It's like when you have anything kind of going on that's even remotely serious, I mean, they have some serious stuff going on, but they're ignoring it, and they're caught up in their own drama. But it's like the stuff that happens with you, you handle it. The stuff that happens with you, you take care of, and you also maintain a sense of calmness that this person does not possess. And it's also a sense of faithfulness that this person doesn't possess. It's like this person tries to pretend as if they have those kinds of aspects of themselves, but they don't. They see that you're the real deal. And there's something about that that they admire, but at the same time, that envy and jealousy does not allow that to thrive. So pulling you down, pulling you down, pulling you down is what they're trying to do with their energy. They're trying to keep you down. They're trying to keep you tied to them. They're trying to keep, because you connected to them makes them look good. So they want to stay connected to you because you're making them look good. And again, there's some really good things that are happening that they're not able to necessarily see. I don't see them being able to say, oh, I know specifically that there's, because what I'm talking about, you may know that you have some good things happening in your life already, but there's some sort of, we're using the volcano and that explosion. It's like that, like a snapping, like volatile in a positive way. It's like explosive, a quick change, a rapid eruption of something in your favor, okay? And things panning out for you. And the way that I'm seeing the flames of this, the lava, I'm seeing it in pentacles, so it's going to manifest in the material world. This isn't as if it's like you have some spiritual revelation or anything. I mean, you could, obviously, but what we're your guardian angels are highlighting, what they're talking about is some sort of materializing of something in your favor. And I'm seeing God's grace, so it's gonna feel very graceful, and it's feel like enveloped in something where it feels very, 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 very abundant. It feels very, very, very good, and it feels like hug. It feels like you're very warm hug. You're just kind of enveloped in something that's really enjoyable, and this person's sensing it. Okay, so it's like you know how you have like people who are close to you. It's like, gosh, I have this weird feeling, or it's like you may have had, it's like, I have this weird feeling that something like really good's gonna happen to you. Like, it's that they're picking up on something like that, and that is stressing them out. That is really causing a lot of internal rift in them, because they want that for themselves. They feel it going in the opposite direction. They feel that volatility of something exploding in a negative way, where they're having to face. They're like, why is all these horrible things happening to me? They're saying, why is all this happening to me? But then with this person, with you, all of these great things are happening with you. This is where their mindset's at. So they're feeling really threatened by what they're perceiving is going to happen for you, which they don't even know what it is, right? But they know that they're going to want it. They know that that's something that they're going to desire for themselves. And there's a refusal to change and a refusal to address things that are going on in their life. And it's a refusal to make the proper steps or like the plans. They don't even want to make the plans or to put the effort in to make adjustments for themselves. They just want to stay in this feeling of bitterness, nostalgia, anger, resentment, and have someone save them. They want a savior here, and they just want to kind of, curl up and wait for something to happen good for them. But they don't want to put the work in, right? They don't want to actually do that for themselves. Okay. Let's get a final message for you. Okay, so this is a little bit of a repetition. Then we have the karma. So it's kind of summarizing everything that I was talking about. You're getting your karma, and it's all of the positive karma, and they're getting the negative karma. If you want to look at it in positive and negative terms, they're just having to cleanse all of this. It's catching up with the consequences of their actions. It is what it is, okay? And it just depends on how they want to kind of handle it and deal with it, is on their own terms. But you're not going to be affected by it in the sense that you're going to be brought down with whatever kind of problems they're going to have with them. It's not going to affect you. If you, as long as you just stay out of it. Do not give them a reason to, or an ability to use anything against you, okay? So just stay out of it like that. With trust, instinct, it's like trusting your instinct. And the shapeshift there, I'm also seeing that again with the repetition of this person being a shapeshifter. They're a manipulator, they're a liar. It's a tale as old as time. And with the purification and the rain here is that oncoming of the volcano. For them, it's a volcanic ash, and it's going to like acid rain. It's going to come down on them, and they're just going to have to deal with that. And for you, it's you emerging into this new chapter in your life. It feels like take a year from today, and you're going to be in a completely different position than where you are currently. I'm going to say around August, actually. So it's October, what, 17th or 18th right now. I'm going to say around August. Around like August 25th is going to be a significant time. So just pay attention to that, to that specific date for some of you. And this King of Pentacles reverse seems to be tied to them, and it feels like something leaving their life. Okay, so what would be represented as the King of Pentacles? This could be their job, that they're going to be losing their job. This could be someone, there could like some sort of benefactor in some way is going to be leaving their life. Someone that seems to be a significant aspect in their life is going to end up walking away from them. And that's just part of it. So you should just be aware of that as well. Okay, so that is what I don't want to interrupt. Just want to say hi, Morgan. Well, anyway, so I'm seeing for y'all, and I'll leave you with these just for fun. And well, it's gonna be this one because you shouldn't be seeing that crazy looking. So it says, just for y'all, I am one with the universe, one with the eternal goddess. She is part of me. I tune into my heart, and she is there, surrounded by an infinite library of wisdom, knowledge, and love. The countless manifestations of the goddess, along with her great compassion, are expressed through me. They want me to split it and say one more. Close your eyes and feel yourself embraced by angelic wings of light. Feel the light dissolve your fears, concerns, and doubts, and fill your heart with peace and joy. Everyone is safe and all is well. There's no need for concern. All right, so I will talk to y'all later.